So here we go. From a 4, wholeness, wholeness. Having scoliosis, I've experienced. Okay, so I have scoliosis. I've experienced concern with being able to climb the ladder of lights, spine, astral spine, chakras, Rahu being bodiless. Can you give me some metaphysical insight and assistance on this? We're in rapid fire, Keymakers. What you got?
And so, as we know, the body is just the physical. Rahu is the infinite, in the spiritual. Like, so, yes, they have the phenomenon when the arm gets cut off, you still feel it there, because again, that's only a part of the ship. Your real vessel is internal, and how you amplify that is going within. One of those ways we go within is in the meditation, within the breathing, within different visualization of you going through these chakra centers to actually lift the weight, Rahu, as you carry this thing, because you got the juice to do it. So I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna kick it over to the next person.
That's good right there, brother. Like, I really like what you brought right there, because it's important to realize, especially with this path, that a lot is done on the spiritual plane. And I've actually been put in situations in my life directly where I cannot use my physical just so that I would unlock those abilities. And I kid you not, like, if I'm not sitting down and not put into a situation where I gotta be still for whatever reason, I don't get much accomplished, because I'm headless on the whole thing. And so truly what we sometimes see as our impediment is actually our gift, especially when we learn the subset of the creation that we are, and just how much power you have that you can project, because you don't have so much of an allocation of energy into consecrated into the physical space. That's what I would like to add to that.
Yeah, and I'll say as a 4, remember that one of our gifts is building foundations. As much as we are in the moon and in the spirit, we do have a gift for building that square. For seeing all of the sides and bringing stability. And so, we need that balance between building that foundation, like Seven said, just staying still. We have to be able to do that in order to get anything done. And so just, your grounding practices, and as you weave up, this ladder of lights, it is your destiny, right? There is ways to do it. You will get there in divine timing. And as a 4, just make sure you're grounded, I would say. And I love that electromagnetic cleanse. Imagine your rainbow, right? That rainbow reaching up to the sky every time, and you'll get there.
And as for the scoliosis, like, having worked with some people that have had, I guess, depending on the severity of the scoliosis, like, you've always got range to work back into bringing that spine into alignment, and just know that within yourself, that you do have the power to kind of shift that back into alignment, little by little, little by little, little by little. And there's so many cases of people being able to do this, whether it's through supported massage therapy and going seeing these powerful Chinese healers, or going, and Joe Dispenza talks a lot about actually refusing and rebuilding segments of his spine that were shattered. So your ability to metaphysically and physically heal yourself by doing the work, and kind of find that practice that works for you, if that means getting on the yoga mat, if that means building out a system and a structure of movement that might take you an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening, and being mindful throughout the day of your movements, but being able to do that and then have meditation on top of that, that's focusing on that and connecting in with the metaphysical. You've incarnated into this life with this as a lesson that you can resolve and learn from, and it's an incredible resource. Like, whatever cards that we're dealt, we've been given because we've got the equal measure to overcome that and to build that on our foundation, which is a part of your lateral light. So wholeness, and you got this.
One more thing I want to add is if you go onto Secret Energy page, you go to wellness, the wellness guide, and tap into the bones element, a tab in that. There's some also things that you can dial into directly if you haven't already, to give you a little bit more nourishment within those elements in your body that you need to sustain yourself.
Beautiful.